The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and/or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of FRC Media, Bristol Community College, or the City of Fall River.
Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of Table Topics, and we got a world traveler back this week. So,
you know what I'm being saying is, with my luck, they let me back in again.
Oh, no, of course. I mean, well, if they didn't let you back in, fly to Mexico City and then walk through the country, and you can get in here, no problem.
That's too much
and then they're going to fly you anywhere you want to go.
And then get caught.
When you get caught, and they'll fly you. You know what I mean? So you could have saved.
Well, we're back for another show of Table Topics. Yes, last week we off the air for a week because I was out of the country, as you know, on this cruise. And I'm glad to be back now that I've been back for 2 days. I need another vacation.
Oh boy!
Because that vacation,
Yeah.
I get back more tired than when I was working.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, to enjoy, you go to bed late. You get up early in the morning because you want to take as much and see as much you can. But on the meantime, how was Fall River for this past week?
It was cold.
I heard that you guys had like rain and stuff.
Yeah, but it was kind of cool for like October. I mean, it would get down to like 45, got up to like 55 during the days. So yeah, it was unusually cool, I think, for us this early in the season at least. So.
Well, we didn't got one rainy day during that whole week, and every day we were in a different country, but we didn't have no rain. For my surprise, it was hot.
Oh,
and even the outside pool was open on the ship.
Wow.
So, and they do all those contests, they do outside on the decks and everything. My wife wanted to participate in one of them, so she participated. And it was a lot of fun. Everybody that went with me enjoyed it. I have bought a lot of souvenirs. Finally, we were able to see, to be in Rome and be in Nice in France, which is a beautiful city.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Beautiful city, right on the bay, right on the water. And then we had a taxi. So the taxi speaks English with a French accent, or what I love it, but I love it. But so he showed us all the way around Nice. We were able to see beautiful places. Two things in Nice that I really liked was I was right outside Elton John's house property.
Wow.
He was on the tour. He was on the tour, so we talked to a couple of his employees, and he said, no, his castle, it's all the way down on the water. But in here, it's just the employees' home. So so that was one thing that I was not counting. And another thing was that I was standing right on the sidewalk that 2 years ago, a truck killed a bunch of people after a parade.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you remember.
I remember that, yeah.
After a parade, the truck just went on the sidewalk and just killed a bunch of people. And so now they have these cement blocks.
To try
blocking,
that area.
Blocking that area.
Wow.
So yes, beautiful Nice.
Excellent. No, and did you see? I believe that's where they have the Cannes Movie Festival. Is that what they have?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So that's the only thing I know about.
He said a lot of famous people live there, even actors.
Wow.
They live there because the weather is good, and they have a lot of antique buildings and everything. So it was really, really nice.
Where else? I saw you guys went to Rome. Did you go to?
I tried to fix the Pisa Tower.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I saw that.
I tried, but
I saw you guys all tried it. Yeah. Was that one of the stops on the boat? or?
Yes, Rome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
oh,
Rome.
so Pisa's right near Rome?
No, Pizza, it's a 2-hour drive.
Oh, okay.
So what we do is we buy the excursions.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
when we get there, so the night before, the ship puts out the excursions for the following day.
Okay.
So and we go and we buy. Some people like one thing, some people like another. We went to the Vatican.
Okay.
We
yep.
went to the Vatican
Cool.
and we went to this the Coliseum.
Yeah.
I was right outside the Coliseum.
Yeah, I saw the pictures there.
And I was outside the. I have the receipts to
yeah,
show
no, I know you
that
do.
I
You got
paid for.
Do you have the T-shirt or what? Did you guys get the T-shirts? No, that's great.
And Rome, another thing, and I bought the book in purpose because I have pictures, but the pictures don't show, in detail what happened. So, for the going all the way back to Caesar,
the Roman Empire, right?
The Roman Empire and all of that.
Yeah.
Something's is standing up still, but everything it's pretty much down. You can see foundations, you can see some locations there, but everything is destroyed. Yeah. So they built a new street.
Okay.
Right, going through the old Roma.
Oh, really?
So you're walking on the sidewalks, and what you see, it's just things in one side and things on the other side, all the way to the Coliseum,
Oh, wow.
But I did purchase this book, and I'm going to go through a couple of things in here that I want to show. One thing that was very nice was the Coliseum. Yep. And for years, the facade, because they have the outside facade and then they had the inside building. Yeah. So all this, it's just an outside facade. Yep. And one side, they had to actually build a wall to hold on to this rest of this wall so it don't fall. So this is what is left from, you see this wall in here? Yep. This way. You see this wall?
See that.
This is a new wall that they just built to hold the rest of the facade, so the facade don't go down. So let me see. Here.
Yeah, you can learn a lot from the former.
So that's what it's there now.
Yeah.
See, if you see the TV, you can see.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that'd be easy.
You see,
right?
that's the part that's missing.
Yep.
This part. Now, if we go, I think I have a couple more here. Look how beautiful this building is.
That's beautiful.
And you want to see what's left on? That's what's left. That's what actually you see there.
Yeah, yeah.
When you go there.
So what does that do? It just deteriorated over time? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And I think they they had back on a time, That's another place they have there. Let me see what they have left from here.
If you open
come on.
that.
Yep, right here.
There we go.
There we go. That's what's there now.
Wow.
From here.
From that. Wow.
That's what's there. Cool. So this one still have a pretty big building there. You see, pretty much it's just the floor. It's gone and some part.
What was that? Were those buildings there before, after BC? You know, they say BC before.
It was
Christ.
before.
Before Christ. Sorry,
Yes,
so BC.
it was before.
Cool.
So let me see. This is another one. You see what's left?
Yep.
From this.
From there, yeah. Oh.
So you have the steps going up the building. Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh. Cool. Yeah, it looks like. Was that? Did you spend the whole day there? Was just
Yes.
the whole day? Okay.
Yes. I mean, it's so much
No,
to see.
I can believe
so
that.
much
You could,
to see.
You know, see more.
That's the park. Now you see from the columns on the sides.
Yep.
That's pretty much what's left there.
Okay. Cool. Wow.
See?
Interesting.
Yeah, I found this book interesting because it's better than pictures.
Yeah,
so
'cause
that's the full Coliseum, and that's what's left.
Wow. And it's right in the middle of the city, right?
Yeah,
It's just
it's right in the middle of the city. It's like a rotary.
And the cars are driving.
Yes, yes, and the cars go around. Yeah, yeah.
I thought I remember, did they say this? Did you go on a tour of the Coliseum, you said?
No,
No? Oh,
no, just to go in the Coliseum, they were charging $400.
$400?
$400.
For one person?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
How come? Why are they charging that much money? Is it
It's expensive.
is it because they're restoring the building and they use that money?
Yes, so they to show you everything inside.
Yeah.
So I just want the time, and my time was limited.
Yeah.
So I want to see as much I could,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah,
because
enough time.
inside I can see pictures and everything
yeah.
from inside. But this is inside the Coliseum, how it is, and that's how it is now.
Wow.
See
Yeah.
the difference?
Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, let me ask you this while you're going through until you get up to something. Did you notice the difference in like the car admissions there compared to here in the U.S.? Like you can, like the car admissions smell like probably they did here 20, 30 years ago, right?
I
No?
didn't smell.
You didn't smell it?
No,
Okay.
I didn't
So
smell
maybe
much.
that's-
One thing that I found it interesting is that all the graffiti
Yeah,
going into Roma
yeah,
from where we were
Yeah.
on the port,
yeah,
going into Rome to this place that we drove at least an hour and a half.
yeah,
The graffiti and it's amazing how you know they don't not maintaining, and that's another thing, they're not ready.
yeah,
And I was talking to my driver, and he was telling me, was Carlos, this cruiser start coming in here 10, 15 years ago,
yeah,
and they're not ready for this kind of for this amount of people that got dropped at the port.
yeah, yeah,
You know, we don't have we have 10 vans to do tours.
yeah, yeah.
You know, we probably could use 100 vans to do tours, because 2 days before we arrived there, it was already sold out. All the excursions, it's sold out. That's why we didn't bought a lot of stuff on the ship. We waited until we got to the port and talked to a taxi driver or see if it was a bus company to do tours for us.
Yeah.
And it was a lot cheaper than buy on the ship.
Was it because of, you know, like how it is here in the U.S., nobody wants to, you know, they can't get workers? Is it, you think the same, probably the same thing there, right?
Yeah, probably. But what probably you want to say is that, you know, when tourism grows too fast, that they're not ready for, you know, I mean,
Well, they weren't ready for the cruise ships, but I can imagine they have a lot of tourists going to Rome.
they probably have already enough flying there,
Yeah,
you know, and filling up the hotels. And now this just came
yeah, with the ships, right? Yeah.
with the ships. It's like it's too much people for one day. They just spend one day there.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
So we get to a place to eat. We get into a restaurant to eat. We fill up the restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, a bus drops at the restaurant because this is small restaurants. So they fill up. So if you live there, you want to have a pizza with your family, forget about
just
today,
don't-
because today the restaurant belongs to the tourists.
Well, I think that kind of happens in Newport when their boats come in. When the ships come in Newport, don't go to Newport that day.
Yes.
Because it's just, you know what I mean, got to be
So
ridiculous.
I'm there sitting at the restaurant, and I'm thinking, you know, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Because if this happens to Fall River, it's a problem.
Yeah.
You know, it's a problem because now we have, on top of that, we have traffic
Yeah.
that took us like 20 minutes to pass one light.
Yeah. No, I've heard it's
You know,
it's crazy.
to pass one light took us 20 minutes. But remember, you have to be on the clock.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
If you lose 1 hour, an extra hour going in there, that means you're going to be there for the last hour.
Yeah.
For one last hour to make it in time back on the ship again.
Well, let me ask you, what was the graffiti in Madrid and Lisbon? I think Lisbon, it must have had some graffiti
A little
too.
bit cleaner, but I was talking to the taxi, a beautiful building, a huge building there, full of graffiti. So I asked the driver, what's going on with that building? He said, well, it's abandoned because it's nobody claiming.
Okay.
The owner died, and they have to wait 15 years before the city can take over the building. So people just break in, people just do graffiti. A beautiful building, a beautiful building. But that's everybody died, and
that happens. No, I only know with my mom when she was alive. She traveled a lot, and she brought back pictures, and Lisbon was that way.
Yeah.
A lot
cleaner. A lot cleaner.
So it's a lot cleaner.
Yes.
Yeah, it just I would
because
see
it's been 38 years that I didn't went to Lisbon.
Yeah.
And I found it another thing that I found in Lisbon too is just on Spain Plaza, that we call it Praça de España.
Yeah.
We used to have 4 theaters, like live theater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the building's still there, but it's all apartments.
Oh, wow.
It's all apartments.
Yeah.
So that's
interesting. Yeah, no, it just,
that's how things change there too, you know.
And I think like the UK was the same way. You know how nice like London and even the countryside, and you go into certain cities and everything's like from the 1500s, it seems like, and you have people writing graffiti on the side on these walls and stuff, and I'm like, wow, you know what I mean? I know it's always been an issue there. And I think when we go there, at least when I've gone there, it's like, you're like, wow,
the food, it's amazing in these countries. You know, the food, it's amazing. But you know how pizza, Italy, pizza,
cool.
you know, let's try pizza.
Yeah.
So we went in this restaurant, and they have like a fire.
Yeah.
They cook the pizza right on the fire.
Yeah.
So we tried, and I posted on Facebook, and somebody said, how was the pizza? I said, I think I have better pizza in Fall River.
Yeah, it's different. I've heard it's different there too, yeah. What is it, just like
not
tomato?
such a thing as shit is.
Is it just like the crust, right? There's nothing much than the crust on it?
Yes, they put the cheese or whatever.
Oh, okay, all right, they do put it then.
Yeah.
So what's not to like about
Right
it then?
across, I think is the dough, the way they make the dough, and gets like burn on the sides because that's too hot.
Oh, okay.
They cannot
Oh, okay. Yeah, they can't move it around.
move it
kind of thing,
around or
yeah.
anything. So
Yeah.
it's like
Cool.
some parts burns. I like a little bit burn, but still. So it was good, at least for us to try. At
Yeah.
least we tried that too, and I liked it. So let's see a couple more places in here. So this is what it's left from this building.
Well,
Let me see.
yeah, no,
Look at this beautiful plaza.
Yeah.
And that's what's left.
wow. So was this your first trip over there?
Yes, was my first trip there.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I was never. So I think this columns in here.
Yeah.
That's what's left from this building.
Yeah.
From
Amazing.
this
huh?
building here.
Amazing. How were
This looks like the this one,
Yeah.
the Arc of Triumph in
in
Paris.
France, right? Yeah.
In
yeah.
Paris.
Yeah.
So some walls still up.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Hey, no, that's good. A lot of history.
Yes, I loved it. Look, I love history, so
Yeah. Yeah.
you know I love to
Cool.
experience.
Excellent. Excellent.
Look at this. This has a pool. The pool's still there.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. Interesting. Wow. Yeah. No, it is. That stuff is awesome.
Look.
Yeah.
Those
Did you get to
columns-
see all
those
these
columns.
things? Did you see a lot
Yeah,
of
I
these
have
things? Yeah?
pictures.
Oh, okay,
I have
cool.
pictures.
Cool.
But I think they show a lot better the angles and
Yeah.
and this is, I don't have like how they used to be.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think it's so much interesting to see like the ground's still there. You see the ground's
See,
still
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
This columns in here match this building.
Yeah.
This building, so was nice.
Cool.
See, another plaza.
Yeah. So you were there for the whole
See
day?
the big column here?
Yep.
They still up.
Oh, wow. Excellent. Wow. So you're there for the whole day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent.
we spent the whole day there. So here's another one. That's what's left.
Yeah. Cool. Huh.
The big plaza, right now, that's what's there.
Oh, wow.
Mac Jagger had a show a couple months ago on this
Okay.
park. That's
Wow.
what they use the park now for.
Oh, for
live,
concerts and stuff,
yes.
yeah. Excellent.
That big, that famous guy that has like a big orchestra with singers and everything that goes on PBS a lot.
The
You know,
guy
they
from
play
Boston?
no, it's a big orchestra that they play like violins and everything.
Yeah.
It's they play waltzes and.
It's not the Boston.
No,
Pops.
it's the French guy that has
Lawrence Welk?
No, that's too old. No, this guy
No, I'm not sure.
still does big shows.
Yeah.
He does it here on this plaza too.
And he's probably not even alive, sorry.
Yeah, the other one. So very interesting building, this one,
Yeah.
and that's what's left.
Wow. Wow.
Hey,
How
I
you-
think that you think the tree's still from that time.
No, I don't. I mean, there are trees that live over a couple hundred years. But yeah.
But not that
Not that.
not
type.
that long,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's another one. This one, it's almost intact.
Wow.
See, this one, it's still there like this.
Wow. How were the people there with?
Nice.
Did you check and see if they like their new prime minister? or were they afraid to tell you?
So that's another building still there.
Yeah.
The bridge still there too.
Cool. Oh, very nice.
It's almost the end of the book here. That's the Vatican.
Are you getting a commission for this or what?
For what?
You know, for showing this book. Did you tell them you were going to show this on American television?
No, no. So that's the entire
The city, right?
city.
Excellent.
See the Coliseum on the back?
Yeah, cool. Very nice.
And
Excellent.
this building in here, that's the Vatican right
Cool.
here. Yes, we were at the Vatican too.
Yeah. How was that?
It was good. I mean, it was interesting to actually be there and visualize
Yeah.
what we see on TV.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
people, because I like to wait for the new pope.
Yeah.
You know, the white smoke
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
all
that,
that,
all that ceremony. So it was nice to be there. Just imagine, that's the window that he comes out.
Out of-
You
yeah,
know,
cool.
we have pope.
Yeah.
That's the window.
Yeah.
And the building to the right, the first two, all the building, the windows are white.
Okay.
They have two black windows.
Okay.
That's where Pope died,
Okay.
because he died there at the Vatican.
Okay.
So that's what the Pope John Paul
Oh,
II,
yeah,
right?
Second, yeah. Oh.
That's where he died. So those
Wow.
two windows are in black.
Oh.
All the others are white.
And
So-
it stays like that.
Yes,
Oh,
stays like
very
that.
interesting.
So people that are on the plaza, they know which room
Yeah.
that he died. So I think it was very interesting. We had people on the group that actually went inside the Vatican.
Oh, okay,
and
cool.
and they have pictures and they have videos. Sony,
Oh,
you know
okay.
Sony
Yep,
and
remember,
Chris.
yeah.
They went inside.
Oh, I should have asked them. I wish I would have told you. You got to ask them why the Vatican wanted all their money back before October 1st. Should have asked them. They wanted all their money. Did you hear that?
Maybe somebody
Around the
wanted to
world?
run away.
I don't know what it was about, but the Vatican called all their money.
He's probably somebody has a date to be deported.
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but I wanted to know if you know something we don't know. It's like we want all our money back into the Vatican City.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. And the Prime Minister. Nobody asked about how they like the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
No, nobody.
Nobody.
Oh my
Nobody
God.
asked.
I would.
You have
talk
to come
people.
with us so you
Next
can make
time,
those.
Next time I
questions.
will. Next time I will. I'd be, Hey,
No, it was.
but that's cool.
Was very nice, and sure, a lot of people get tired when they go into these countries and checking into hotels.
Yeah, yeah.
Could be very tired to check in a hotel and then check out and then
Yeah.
flight again and then
Yeah.
check in.
Yep.
And to me, beautiful.
Yeah.
You inside the ship, you sleep the whole week on that bed.
Yeah.
Everything it's put away.
Yeah.
You come in after outside, you eat, you have beautiful shows, you have all kinds of bars with entertainment. You want a karaoke, you want play games, you want whatever, all the entertainment, it's there, it's paid for, it's not costing you a penny.
Yeah.
And the shows, the theater that we had on the ship was for 1,600 people.
Wow.
And at least twice I saw it packed.
Wow.
And we lived there. We had all the bars with people. We had the piano bar. We have casino. My daughters went for massage. They have a massage parlor. They have everything inside that ship. It's unbelievable. Yeah. So for people that never went on a cruise, I think it's the cheapest way to travel, and you see the most.
Yeah. No, I haven't gone on a cruise. I went probably like 30 years ago to the Bahamas, though.
Yeah.
And it was nice. Yeah, it's very nice.
So I have a few people asking me a Greece cruise.
Yeah.
I have young people asking me the Coco Cay, that's Bahamas.
Yeah, yeah.
The Royal
I've been
Caribbean,
there before. Yeah.
The Royal Caribbean has the Coco Cay.
But now I think it's
Island.
beautiful there now. When I went, there was nothing there.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
Yeah,
it's really, really nice. So,
cool.
I don't know yet next year what I'm going to do. We have May, we have the Santo Cristo, and then, I probably will book another cruise for August or September.
Cool.
I don't like to put it back to back. So some people like to go in boat.
Yeah. No, I mean it is. It's great, especially
and it's like
European.
I'm going to do this, so book it.
Yeah,
I will go with you anyway. So book it.
Good.
So, and the payment plan helps too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, we today talked most about our cruise.
Yep.
It's interesting because my colleague, my co-host from the Portuguese show, Cesar, he went on a cruise himself too last week.
Oh, okay.
So I was in one cruise and he was in a different cruise.
Okay. See, there you go.
I think he went either Bermuda, Bahamas, something like that too.
Yeah.
So. But we're probably going to have a lot to talk about our cruises on our next show. And I think we good, Michelle, right? Yeah, I saw Michelle already give us a couple of fingers there.
Okay.
So we good for this week. John, thank you for listening to all my stories.
Oh, no, it was interesting. I mean, you didn't get some information I requested, but it's all right. Let's listen to the rest of it.
The Prime Minister, I don't even know if he was there.
No, it's a she. Come on now.
Oh, it's a she? I don't even know who it is.
Yeah, it's the Prime Minister's a she.
Oh, yeah?
But they're still ganging up on her.
Oh, yeah?
Because she's far right, they're saying. She's far right, so they're ganging up on her. But it doesn't matter what you are. You know what I mean? If they label you as far right, that's it. You're a goner.
Well, we have to put more weight on the other side to see if she at least balances.
Yeah, but you know it. Well, that'll be another day.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
So we'll be back next week for another show.
Have a good night.